Hey everybody, Maria here, fourth dimension. I've gotten so many comments about the stock show that's been here in Denver, and no, I didn't even attend, and you guys are so hilarious. Just been busy, been very, very busy actually. Thanks for your patience. Life is just busy. Tell me what's going on in the energy here. For those that found me, what's going on? I can tell you what I think's been going on. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have had interrupted sleep. I've had downloads. I've been having dreams. It has been a busy week for me, y'all. Been journaling a lot. Crazy. I feel like I haven't even pulled a card. There's the devil showing up. That's about right. That is about right. That's about right. Spot on. Lots of closures happening in relationships. A lot of masks falling off. A lot of truths coming out. A lot of changes in plans. People are identifying the real villains. How's that? How's that for truth? The real villain. 10 of Wands. I'm taking it. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Six of Cups with a Six of Pentacles. Or excuse me. 10 of Wands. Six of Cups. Six of Wands. Justice card. Bottom of the deck. Four of Wands. Y'all know by now, if you're following along and learning tarot at home, what these cards mean. Four of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, or excuse me, Nine of Wands. Somebody definitely wants to rush in, wants to be victorious. Maybe you're already with this person. Maybe somebody's considering coming in. They just dropped something. They've let go of a very long-standing obligation, burden, relationship, situationship, family obligation, job, whatever this was. And again, it's a collective reading for a whole bunch of energy here. And they are on that wheel. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. Whoever I'm reading for, they're on their wheel, collecting all their abundance. Celebrations. Right? Abundance. They're getting good karma. They finally made the decision to leave, to abandon the, and I don't know how to say this without sounding belittling, but it's almost like they decided to not be the chemo of a toxic situation anymore. The chemo isn't working. They just decided to unplug and walk out of the room. That's the justice here. They're rushing in another direction, which also, I'm getting so many downloads and I'm reading for a lot of situations, so bear with me here. Some of it is a multi-party plan, a scheme that went awry. There's a head of a collective, we'll just say it was a collective of folks that were under the guise or direction of something, only to find out that the entire scheme was going in the wrong direction. It was incorrect. It was under a lie. It was under a lie. That's the best way I can put it. I got to be very careful with YouTube and what you can say on here, because I like money and they will demonetize me if I use the wrong words. So how about that? So when Seven of Cups, and so there's a fantasy. There was a fantasy, an illusion. Somebody's under the guise of they were doing the right thing, or they thought, or they were being manipulated. And there's two people, male, female, manipulating the rest, telling a story about another untrue, complete lie, fabricated, and truth is out. The tribe of this group falling apart. They had to navigate it, people are figuring it out. Disseminated using higher, I feel like the higher power, God, if you call it God, entity, tribes, higher power tribes, higher entity tribes, archaic, oof, ancestral for sure. Major arcanas, yeah, higher power stepping in. These individuals that are even affiliated, even if they now that are saying, hey, I wasn't a part of that. Nope, that wasn't me. I wasn't a part. You can't put that on me. They can't escape this karma. The one that's sitting in the seat that will be completely in bubble wrap protected and right is this Queen of Cups. Safe and protected. Oblivious. Not quite oblivious, but oblivious. Safe and just not a part of it. Never had anything to do with the part. The only one that actually was guided to not partake at the beginning. Second of the second message is the person I feel was trying to be lured in by another party, a previous person, with, I guess, intent. So intent to harm, I suppose, intent to harm on another cycle, and chose not to go back, drop the illusion that they could do another cycle with this person, which is justice, because the intent was to hold on to the person's security. And they wanted to be victorious, and they were using the guise again, the illusion, the mask, the Seven of Cups of, that's what illusion and falsehoods and, you know, smoke and mirrors of, I miss you. I want to be with you. We had such a great time. I want to be victorious with you again. And you, if this is you, drop the burden and you have justice now. I feel like you might be rushing towards a different direction, and you're going to have your Wheel of Fortune, or you already are, and you're going to a different passion, whatever that passion is. It doesn't have to be another person. It could just be your own life. It could be just rushing, or somebody's rushing into you to pursue something with you. So I'm going to clarify. Tell me about this Knight of Wands. Back to the 7. Back to that original story. I just can't get off the original story. Rushing in. I can't make this up, y'all. I can't. I wish I could. I'm just not a creative writer anymore. I'm just not. I'm just damn GED in the English language. Just not. I do have a couple of degrees after the English, after the GED. All right, so here comes that Knight of Swords with the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, with the 5 of Swords, with the 7 of Swords. Oh my God, and the 9 of freaking Swords and the Emperor. Ah, if that wasn't enough. If I haven't said it today, I love me some tarot. I love tarot. I love it. I wear it on my face. I believe it in my heart. I love tarot. I cannot make this up. I am just not that grand of a magician, y'all. This is saying what I just said. Somebody's rushing in, telling you this honest truth about how much they love you, how much they want to be with you, how they miss you. You drop this burden. They want to reenact this. They want to get this back off the ground. And this is, as you know, the male phallical, but it's also an initial passion. It's an ace. Let's get this back going. However, this is the fear. They're sitting in a 9 of Swords. That's the most fear right before the 10. This is their fear. You're going to drop them again. You're not going to get this off the ground. And behind that is insecurity, and it's a lot of fear. But this is mental manipulation, right? And this is deceit, the 7. And the Emperor also may exit the situation, but the 6 of Swords also can mean going from rough waters to calm waters. Again, reading for a collective tribe here. So you're going to have to unpack this regarding your situation. And several of you might go back to this person sitting in the Four of Swords contemplating this. Several of you are going to end it. Don't make this up. They miss you. This Queen of Wands could be, I'm reading for a male. Like I said, I do feel like there are two parties. I do feel like this Queen of Wands and a other party are trying to influence an emperor for their own gain, financial gain, significant financial gain, mind you. And you're catching on to it, which is justice, because you're dropping the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. There's not a whole lot left. There's not a lot left. And that's why there's justice. This is happening quickly with the Chariot, with the King of Pentacles. I think you're going to have a celebratory moment. I think also somebody has possibly an imbalance. There's an imbalance. It could be a chemical imbalance, mental or chemical imbalance. Take it as it resonates. I have the Fool here. I have the Fool here. They did see themselves as marriage material. Maybe there was a conversation about this. The Queen of Pentacles usually is representative, or can be a wife, not typically a wife, or like somebody's wife, somebody else's wife. Really? It's somebody else's wife. Somebody else's wife. So maybe this Queen of Wands was married to somebody else. Oh my gosh. Okay. One person, maybe. So you're messing with somebody else's wife for one person. And they're telling you they broke up, but they're not. They didn't. They're just telling you that because they know you're coming into some financial gain. Sorry. The other handful of you, they are single. For those of you that aren't dealing with somebody who's married, they're single, and you may have talked to them about marriage at one point, but they're using that conversation, that one sliver of time, even though a lot has happened since then. They've lost your trust. They've abandoned. They possibly have stepped out. Definite deceit happening. But you, my friend, may not have placed this crown back on this lady's head. They want to put that crown back on. You do miss them, but you definitely have some internal struggles with them. They want to have this conversation. Let's pick right back up. Let's just start this conversation. You, I feel, have already moved forward in your abundance. You've mentally checked out, and you're already on your wheel. You've already moved forward. This is in play. This is in forward movement for you. You're already collecting abundance. You've already started this. You're getting jobs, you're moving your house, you're getting cars, you're packing up, like you're capturing financial abundance. You're creating things. You're meeting new people. You might even be dating somebody new. You might be on dating. Magician. Yeah. You're leaving people. Whoever I'm speaking to, the people that you've left behind are all in the Eight of Swords. They're all wondering why you're not calling them back. You're sitting in the Nine of Pentacles, male or female. You're sitting in the Nine of Pentacles. I'm sorry, this was a lot, but I felt like it was necessary for one or two men that are watching me that it will resonate for. How's that? And I'm sorry to be very specific for the male population, but you are struggling with an entity that it is an entity, and I use the word cancer because it is a tumor that won't like let you go. It's like very much clingy, and it's unfortunate. I'm sorry, my hair. I'm trying to grow my bangs out, y'all. It's just, this is why I wear a hat. Anyway, you got the You got the devil, which is a codependency. It's the toxicity. It's the captive. I can't really show it a lot, but they're chained because they require. It's a requirement. It's you know, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was explaining my marriage of 28 years in the early years, and as a young person, because I was 19, right? I was 19. But I was talking about when you're young, I took a hostage, because we were so enamored and I thought it was love. And this poor guy, I feel bad for him. He didn't know what was coming. I took a hostage. Like, he didn't know what was hitting him. And I wouldn't let go. This poor guy, I took a hostage. That's the vibe I have. This person, you got male or female, but I'm picking up specifically a couple of guys that they can't shake you. And you're like, what? You might feel like there's a spell put on you. You can't shake this person. And maybe as a result, you feel like there is one. Maybe there is one, because there is a magician coming out a couple of times, so the high priestess and the empress, etc. But on the Hierophant, tell me more about the situation, please. Two of Wands in the reverse. More about this? Yeah. So this person's going to come in like in a wounded warrior, and it's very stifled, and it's repressed feelings, and it's very much their spirits. They could have pulled any card, and again, they pulled this one because it's very much wise withdrawal. Like, you were wise to pull back because of the imbalance. There's an imbalance there because of the codependency, because of the hostage taking. You needed some space for some clarity, and your Four of Swords moment that you needed to collect your brain back. And they're going to come in and talk to you. And this is a very healing energy to get some balance back in the situation, because they're all up in their head. But this is a judgment call on your part, because I feel like you had to take a moment to discern, is this really what you want? Is this what you desire? Is this exactly the reality you're wishing to manifest? Or was this a period of time, i.e. Maria, when you were 19, is this something that fits in your life when you're a little older? Does this make sense? This is the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody that held back from you. And it's wise for you now to hold back, to discern, but it's rushing in, and it's an offer for a long-standing commitment, and they are going to overgive. But you're working on yourself. You're going to have some interesting information, I think, hitting you. It's about somebody wanting to heal this broken heart and invest in a long-term commitment, right, with the Hierophant. And it is some teaching, and it is some learning, and you're going to have an opportunity to have some truths, but you might want to move forward. And again, there's that Magician again. Oof. So you're going to have some decisions to make. This is somebody, I feel, and I got to be straight with you. There's a high level of energy that doesn't feel like it's on the up and up. I'll just use that because of YouTube. There's a high level of energy that feels like there's a lot of energy this was interfered with by some other energies. I do feel like you're going to have some decisions to make based on what you want going forward. And if this was an energy that you wish to entertain, if you learned what you needed to learn out of this relationship, and if this is something that matches your current energy, because you definitely have leveled up. You've learned what you needed to learn, I feel, with the Hierophant there, and the lessons you've taken from this. And if you're going to exit this, or if you're going to accept this request, this Two of Cups, and invest in this, and work towards going from rough waters to calm waters with this person and elevate. It's up to you. Either way, just remember, you will go forward with your positive karma, I suppose, but they will also be bringing theirs with them as well, their luggage. So take it for what it's worth. That's what I feel like it's happening this weekend. I do want to check. I got these cards and I've not even looked at them. We're going to unpack this together. It's kind of scary. 555 on the clock. Lots of change. That's what's happening. I feel like this is happening this weekend. You're going to have some decisions to make. Oof. Oh, this is a Kipper deck. Okay. Tell me what's happening in this scenario, Spirit. Tell me about what's happening in this scenario this weekend. Give me 5 cards, please. One more card, please. Thank you. Official person. Change. Mature woman. Thoughts. And despair in the reverse. I immediately feel there's, of course, change. 555, as I said, on the clock. Mature woman. Got to be careful with that card. For those of us that are mature. So like I said, when I originally started this reading, before I even pulled a card, somebody's making a left, somebody's making an immediate change. These thoughts, somebody can't get you off their mind. See that picture? They're thinking of you and they're creating something. So whatever they're creating, I feel they're thinking of this person in that creation. They're considering you, or you, them, however this resonates, in including in this creation. Like whenever they're at work, maybe at their desktop or at their computer, whatever they're working on, they're considering you. So they might even be approaching you to join forces. This despair, so I feel like they're finally coming out of this. This is that energy I feel with that MAGIC work, is you might be coming out of that 9 of Swords. You might be coming out of that 8 of Swords. You might be coming out of that depression, that feeling, and that mature woman with the change. You might be working on that, and the official person might be giving you some information with the main male. That's, I feel, with the main female on the bottom of the deck. Look at that. And behind that, I got marriage. So that might be that commitment that is either ending or you're walking into another one. Not sure. So, and I also have courthouse, so something might be ending or something might be beginning. And wealthy man. I said 5, but I'm nosy, so I got to get in there. You know how I am. All right, so if you want to unpack a little bit deeper, you know where the button is in the comment section box below. Again, tomorrow we're having a live reading session on the school platform. $20 to join that and learn how to read some tarot. If you're interested, please join us over there and join us for a personal reading as well with me, also in the link below. Until next time, love and light. Have a great week.